Welcome back to another part of the build, guys. I'm glad to have you guys here. Today's episode sponsored by all our latest people who joined the channel. As you guys remember, in the last video we had 9 people join the channel, and then after that we actually had 10 people join this time. So I have the list of their names here. I'm gonna read them off real quick. From the bottom, the Mick26. If you guys don't know who the Mick26 is, he has his own Instagram page. The story behind this one is we sent him the piston and rod that we completely destroyed out of the Machula and sent it to him, and then he's been taking awesome epic photos of this piston and rod everywhere he goes on his Instagram page. So it's the Mick26 on Instagram, follow him. We've got Brian Butler, Stephen Baxley Jr., Jacob Platter, Daniel Stewart. Oh, this is international, boys. I think it's Swedish. John Ove Alto Christiansen, maybe. Nick Jaime. He had to actually comment and tell me how to pronounce his name because I'm not good with names. So Nathan Hensley, Dalen Everson, I hope I got that right, and VG APR Garage. He's actually a YouTuber, kind of a big YouTuber actually, and his link will be down below. So thank you guys for joining the channel, and you guys are the best sponsors. Now you guys will notice who those people are down in the comment section because they'll have the little black fuckboy next to all their comments. And then after another month it'll turn to blue, I think, and then it turns to red, and then it turns to golden. So 6 months, golden fuckboys. So last episode we actually did move the turbo, and you guys said I could use a different tensioner. It's kind of shorter, off of like a Corvette or whatever, and I just have to space it out. But I actually like where the turbo is now. The way it's pointed now, it gives me more room to hide away the charge piping, and it gives us way more room over here to run a larger radiator. So before I would have only been able to get a 19-inch core in here, and now we're getting one that has like a 23-inch core. So our radiator's gonna be much bigger, and apparently with these big, I shouldn't say big LS engines, but these aluminum LS engines, they do create a lot of heat. So the bigger the radiator can be, probably the better off we are. Also, last time I thought I was gonna have to support this from the bottom, like physically support it, but after like, I think that's gonna hold it up. So we'll just run a tab from the back to the frame rail to keep it from bouncing around. Or just when our charge piping goes on, it'll keep it from bouncing around. Which reminds me, I gotta put a glove over this one. You know, just to keep the shit out. I should probably also mention that this might be the last episode before going to Mexico, so there might be a week there where there's no videos. I'm going with the Jim Jam, or her, you know, because I've been dropping subtle hints that I'm dating her for a while now, guys. Like, hey, go check out her YouTube page because she does YouTube things. Yep. Now this is gonna have to come off again because I have to cut this hole bigger. I didn't make it big enough to put a coupler on there. Now a lot of you guys said to like curve this up and into the hood. I mean, that would be a great idea, except you would never be able to drive it in the rain then, and I kind of want to drive this on the streets. This is the whole point of it. So I don't think that's a good option. If I really wanted to, I could probably cut a hole back here and run an intake through the fender and up over this into that, if I wanted to. Also, you guys got like super mad at me for like not covering up my water pump stuff, but I think I'm just gonna buy a new truck water pump anyways. Probably, maybe not, who knows? Who cares?
Fuck it!
I can always just blow it out with air, like.
What the fuck?
I do have a little bit of piping left over from the Supra. This one has like an IAT hole in it that can just be plugged up, but just to see if this bend will work in here, I guess. Point you down there again. So it looks like we can get away with running that one through here, cutting it off here, and then just getting a 90 aluminum one to go from here into there. And then this side's not gonna be so simple, I don't think. Because we're gonna have to go from here up through that. So we'll need a 180 for sure. And up from the 180 straight and then 90. That shouldn't be too bad. So we're probably just going to get like an eBay, Amazon 3-inch universal piping kit and work with that, I guess. I can't really weld aluminum, and I don't know anybody who can weld it good, so that's that for now. What I should do is start on the exhaust piping though. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. So in order to give me the most clearance, I think I'm gonna cut this piece out right here, this old radiator bracket, because I can't use that anymore. And probably cut out a bit of this lip too. So I just cleared a bit away there, so it'll give us a bit more room for this turn. So what we gotta do now is come over to this big mess. Yep, that's the old engine. And retrieve some of these pipes. This is my old Super exhaust. This is like the original one that came from Japan. But we're gonna steal some of the bends to try and make us an exhaust for this one. We also have this pipe. So much like building the hot side of this turbo kit, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. And you guys are learning along with me because like I said, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm just gonna dig right in and make some cuts, I guess. I don't know what parts I want. So I can't hear anything right now really because of the earplugs, but one of our pipes is actually bigger than the other one. So it fits inside of it. So we're gonna have to ghetto rig this together, and I guess having a bigger inside diameter is not gonna be a bad idea, but that's not how I wanted to do it. Oopsies. I guess that's not all bad, I guess. I'll just like weld the groove. We're ghetto. We just need this to work right now. Honestly, the main thing is just to get this running and moving so we can go hoon it out in the winter time.
Fuckboy gang!
So I ended up opting going for the bigger diameter pipe instead of the smaller one. So I cut off this one. Should go something like this. And then this one should go something like this. And that gets us underneath that pipe for now. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up these two pipes, and I'm gonna clean up this one so I can tack weld them all together so I have like an idea of where everything's gonna go. So that's my newest plan. I also really need to get a V-band for this because tape is probably not gonna hold soon. Actually, black tape's pretty strong. It's probably like the second strongest thing known to man. We're gonna use this to clean like the inside of the pipe too. So like, because it's full of old like fuel and shit. I guess since I don't have a V-band, the goal is just gonna be to tape this on really tight for now. It's a black tape V-band. I probably didn't invent it, but I'm using it. So instead of one lap around the pipe, we'll go a couple laps to keep it tight. Keep forgetting this motor still has some flex in it. Oh well. So here's what we have so far. I should probably zoom it out. I did fuck it up a little bit and burn 2 holes through it. I had it up way too high and there was a little bit of a gap there. There still is a little bit of a gap. And this one overlaps, but it is tight the whole way down. The exits right here for now. We are gonna turn this a little bit and come straight out the side of the fender here, I think. Or side of the bumper. That's the plan right now. But I like it so far. So perhaps like this. Come out the side of the car. I did forget that the engine flexes a little bit, so we might have to notch this frame rail out a little bit more, or this rod support a little bit more. But I like it. It works. And the O2 bung should fit in here as well. So we're gonna end up just pulling this off again. I'll probably completely weld up the parts that I put on. The thing that I love most about working right here is that there's like no good camera angles. I'm trying to find the end of my tape. So yeah, filming's like a pain in the ass. Ta-da! You can also see that our original pipe is a little bit less in diameter than this pipe. However, this actually all came off the Supra. This was the original Supra downpipe, and this was the original Supra exhaust. So, talk about reusing things again. Okay, so I didn't film a lot of that because technical difficulties, but I did get a couple good runs on this pipe. Before you judge me, stop judging me already. I didn't even show you the pipe, you already judged me. Yeah, before you judge me, this is gonna be shit like the rest of all my work, but did get a couple good runs. I was just stitch welding it. But you know what? It's gonna hold. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tape it back up there, and that's our start to our pipe. I am going to the gym here soon, and Napa is right beside the gym, so I'm gonna see if they have any V-bands, and I can hear the ocean ticking in here. It's kind of hot on my ear. I need to find more black ticky tape. Black tape V-band. Good clearance everywhere. And then also this. We still have 26 inches, which is how wide our radiator is going to be. Right now our intercooler actually hits the bottom of the bumper, so we'll have to cut like a bit of the bottom of the bumper out. And then in here, you can see where our exhaust comes out there. And we're just gonna turn it up and out, and it's gonna come out somewhere right here, I think. So ladies and gents, I'm sorry that I have to cut it short. I did mention that I am going to Mexico tomorrow, because today is Thursday, and I've been trying to collect clips like slowly for a couple days to edit this video to upload to you guys. So this is probably gonna be the last one before I leave for a week, and I'll see what I can do. However, I made sure I did order a bunch of stuff before I left, that way we have it when it comes in. We've got like radiator stuff, we've got stuff to make oil feed and return lines, fuel system stuff, like we have a bunch of things to make this run, and it's just a little tiny knick-knack stuff that is gonna be left to order. So when we get back, we're gonna for sure have lots of stuff to do. There's gonna be consistent videos, I promise, and we'll order the rest of the stuff that we need. Fuck it, I just said it, fuck it. We'll order it all, and then we'll get it running, and then we'll go drive it outside, because why not? Whatever, who cares? The baloney pony is a snow pony. Peace easy, guys, and get that V.